Hello guys, and welcome to the beginning of the Pomodoro project. So let's get started. First, navigate to the Makecode site. This is our platform which we will be using. The first result should be it, but I will put a link in the description. So once it loads up, click on the new project. We can name it Pomodoro. First time when you open the Makecode, it will provide you with a brief editor tour, and it will show you the basic things, how you can navigate around it. On the left side, you have the simulator, which will display the result of your code execution. You can click on the buttons, you can interact with it in many ways, which we will see later on. Here next to the simulator, you have the toolbox, where you will have at your disposal all the blocks that we are going to use. And in the middle, there is a workspace that we are going to spend the most of our time in here to build the project. There is also an option to share your project with the others, and I will show you how you can use it to share your code. And if you have your own microbit, you can deploy the code directly on your board. And with that out of the way, we can start. First, I would like to remove everything to start fresh. So to delete blocks, you can just simply drag them to this trash bin, or you can click and press the delete key. Now we are going to build the simplest Pomodoro, and for that we are going to use only 5 blocks. The first one that we need is the forever block. Whatever is inside this forever block will execute indefinitely, so it will go step by step and repeat all over again. First thing that we would like to do is to display some string. And let's see, we can put in here work, because what do we want from our Pomodoro timer is to start work phase, which will last for 25 minutes, and then we are going to switch to break phase, which is going to last for 5 minutes. So as you can see on the left side, simulator is already running your code, and it is displaying work all the time. This is not what we want. We want it to pause, so we can take another block, and I will show you now how you can search for the blocks. You can search by the name, and you can drag it here, and the color of the block is also indicating in which section you can find it. So for example, this is from the basic section, basic pause. You can just put it in here, and let's choose something like 5 seconds for now. And then if you want to copy, you can simply Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to copy and paste some block, and we can rename this one to break. And let's copy the pause as well, and let's choose 2 seconds. Now, whenever you do some changes, your code will restart, and you can see work was displayed. Then after 5 seconds, we should see a break. And you see it is displaying the break, and after 2 seconds, it should repeat again. Yes. Great. So we already have our simplest Pomodoro timer. The only thing that is left to do is to provide with some reasonable values and not to put just 5 and 2 seconds. So for that, we can calculate and make the pause for 25 minutes, but I think it's better to use math, and let's choose multiplication from here. So we want to have 25 minutes, sorry, by 60 seconds. And we want to multiply that once more, because this pause block is accepting milliseconds. So we need to multiply it by 1000. We can put this block inside and put this one inside as well. The same way that we did Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, we can do it as well here and change 25 to 5 and put it in this pause. Now, the code should execute the same, but it will wait for longer time because now we put 25 minutes and 5 minutes. With this, we can conclude our first simplest Pomodoro timer, but I would like to just make one adjustment to make this code a little bit more clean. And let's take on start block. And this is the block that will execute when you first run your Pomodoro, your Microbit, actually. So it will execute whatever is on start, and then it will go and continue working in this forever loop. So what do we want here is to define our work and pause time. So what I'm going to do is to make new variables, and we will call them work time and break time. To set the value, we can just drag this block set break time to how much. We want to have it as 25 minutes. And let's copy and paste. This should be work time actually, and the break time should be 5 times 60 seconds. And instead of using here 0, we are going to use work time. And you need to be careful because this is a little bit sensitive. Where does it connect? But eventually you will figure it out. And now we have our simplest Pomodoro timer that is going to count for 25 minutes. And so the work period is 25 minutes and the break period is 5 minutes. That's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.